Hi everyone, myself Dr. N. Pushpalatha, Professor in CSC Department, Marri Laxman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management, Hyderabad. Today I will discuss about the inheritance concept in Java. Inheritance is one of the important concepts in any object-oriented programming languages. Inheritance is a mechanism in which one object can acquire the properties of another object. In inheritance, there is a relationship between the two classes. That's why it is a relationship. That means in inheritance, we have the easier relationship between the two classes. For example, here vehicle is the parent class and the child class of vehicle class is bike, car, bus. Here we can create any number of child classes from one base class. Here easier relationship means bike is a vehicle, car is a vehicle, bus is a vehicle. That is the meaning of easier relationship. The importance of inheritance is mainly code reusability. That means we can reuse the functions and we can reuse the properties of base class in derived class. That is nothing but code reusability. In inheritance, we use extends keyword. That means we can create the subclass, we can create the new class from existing class. The syntax of inheritance is class, subclass name, extends, superclass name. Inside the class, we can create any number of methods, we can create any number of variables. This is the simple example for the inheritance concept. Here we can create the two classes, employee class and the programmer class. Employee is the base class here, programmer is the derived class. We can derive from the employee class. For example, class employee. In this employee class, we can create one variable, that is float data type. We can assign some value to the salary. Next one is class programmer extends employee. So here programmer is the subclass, employee is the superclass. In programmer class, we have one variable, that is bonus variable. We can assign some value to the bonus variable. Now we can write the main method. Whenever we are using the inheritance concept, we have to create object for the last subclass only. By using that subclass object, we can access the properties of superclass. Now here we can access the salary property from employee class by using object of programmer class. So here we can display the value system.out.println of programmer salary is p.salary. So p is the object of programmer class. Salary is one of the property of employee class. Next one is we can display the value of bonus, p.bonus. Here in inheritance concept, we can access the properties of base class by using subclass object. Here subclass is programmer class. After execution of this program, here we can get the salary value and the programmer value. Inheritance is the easier relationship. Here the programmer is a employee. The relationship between the two classes is programmer is a employee. The main advantage of inheritance is method overriding. Method overriding is nothing but we are using the same method name in subclass and superclass. Same method signature in subclass and superclass. That means we have to override the superclass methods in subclass. Here, that is the concept of method overriding. And the second advantage is code reusability. This is the simple example for method overriding. Here we can create the class. The class name is vehicle. Class vehicle void run. So run is one of the user defined method in vehicle class. We can define that method. That run method doesn't return any value, so that we are giving void here, void run. we can display some message, vehicle is running. We can create the subclass for the vehicle class by using class keyword, class bike2 extends vehicle. Here bike2 is the subclass and vehicle is the superclass. In subclass bike2 also we can define the same method name, run method. Run, this run method doesn't return any value, so that we are giving void here. Same method signature also. Same method signature is nothing but same number of parameters and same data types in superclass and subclass. In subclass run method, we can display some message, bike is running safely. Finally, we can create the object for the bike2 class, bike2 space, object equal to new space bike2. By using that object, we can call the method, object dot run method. So, in object dot run method, we can get the subclass, we can call the subclass run method only. Because in method overriding concept, in subclass we can override the methods of superclass, so that the output is bike is running safely only. This concept is called method overriding. Next one is types of inheritances. Here we have 5 types of inheritances. First one is the single level inheritance, and the second one is the multi-level inheritance, and the third one is the hierarchical inheritance, and fourth one is the multiple inheritance, and the fifth one is hybrid inheritance. First one is the single level inheritance. The name itself, single level, means we have only one level. That means we have only one base class and one derived class. So here class A and class B extends from class A. In single level inheritance, we have only 2 classes. In multi-level inheritance, we have at least 3 classes in multi-level inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, we can create any number of subclasses from one superclass. Here, for example, class B extends from A, class C extends from A. This concept is hierarchical inheritance. Next one is the multiple inheritance. In multiple inheritance, we can create the new class from multiple base classes. In hybrid inheritance, it is the combination of hierarchical inheritance and multiple inheritance. It is the combination of hierarchical inheritance and multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance through classes. To implement the multiple inheritance concept, we use interfaces in Java, because in multiple inheritance, we can derive the new class from multiple base classes. Suppose if the multiple base classes are having the same method name, we can get the ambiguity. So that Java does not support multiple inheritance through classes. This is a simple example for single level inheritance. In here, we can create the 2 classes. First one is the animal class. From that class, we can create another class, that is the dog class. In animal class, we have one user-defined method, that is the eat method. In eat method, we can display some message eating. In dog class, we have one method, that is bark method. We can display some message barking. So this class for the main method. In main method, we have to create object for the dog class. Dog D equal to new dog. So D is the object of dog class. By using that object, we can call the bark method from the dog class. We can call the eat method from the animal class also. After execution of this program, we can get the messages barking and eating. This is the single level inheritance example. This is the multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, we have at least 3 classes, class, animal. So here in animal class, we have one method, user-defined method, eat method. In eat method, we can display some message eating. Next, we create the subclass for the animal class, class dog extends animal. In dog class, we can create one user-defined method, that is bark method. In bark method, we can display some message barking. Next one, class baby dog extends dog. So here, for dog class, the superclass is the animal. For baby dog class, the superclass is dog class. Here we can create 3 levels. In baby dog class, we can create the one of the user-defined method, weep method. In weep method, we can display some message weeping. This is for the main method. In main method, we have to create object for the last subclass. So here last subclass is baby dog. Baby dog d equal to new baby dog. D dot weep. D dot weep, we can call the methods of weep. We can call the methods of baby dog. We can call the methods of dog. And we can call the method of animal class also. So after the execution of this program, we can get the output weeping, barking and eating. Next concept is hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, we can derive any number of classes from one base class. This concept is hierarchical inheritance. For example, in this example here we can create the animal class first. In animal class, we have the one method, that is eat method. Next, we can create another class. Class dog extends animal. So dog is the subclass here, animal is the superclass. In dog class, one of the user-defined method is bark method. So we can display some message barking. Next, class cat extends animal. So here, dog and cat are the subclasses of animal class. In cat class also, we can create one of the user-defined method, some meow. So we can display some message. Next one is this one for the main method, this class for the main method. After main method, we have to create object for the cat class. Now, cat c equal to new cat. So c is the object of cat class. By using cat class object, we can access the method from the cat class. We can access the method from eat class. But we cannot access the bark method from the dog class, because dog class superclass is the animal and cat class superclass is the animal. So dog and cat are the subclasses of animal class. By using that cat class object, we cannot access the methods of dog class. This concept is hierarchical inheritance. Thank you.